Good morning and welcome to Mr. Bob's Railroad Workbench, where we talk about math, science, history, and trains, and we do it all with some very fun activities. I'm Mr. Bob Lettenberger, Education Director for the National Railroad Museum. If you're watching this morning on Facebook Live and have a question, type it in. We'll answer those right after the segment. If you would just like to type in and let us know where you are watching from and who you are, we'd love to hear from you. Also, make sure that you like the National Railroad Museum's Facebook site. Well, today we are talking about gravity here on the Workbench, and we are with another one of the museum's summer railroad camps. This is our advanced engineers, our oldest group, and this group has started off on a unique project. In HO scale, they are building a hump yard, a railroad classification yard, which uses gravity to sort out the train cars. So model railroading, but a little science behind it as well. So first off, gravity. What is it? It's that force that brings all mass and matter together. As something gets closer to another object, yes, gravity comes into play and tracks those objects even at the molecular level. Gravity is also what draws things to the earth. If we drop something, gravity is what pulls it down and makes it stick to the earth as opposed to floating around in space. The moon, the Earth's moon, influences our tides here on Earth. So gravity plays a very important part in our lives. Now, railroad hump yards, they have been around for quite a long time. And one of our summer campers, Billy, has done some research on hump yards. When was the first one put in place? When did the railroad start using hump yards?
The first hump yard was in 1899. It was developed by the Pennsylvania Railroad at their Honey Pot Yard location.
The Honey Pot, I like that name, the Honey Pot Yard, all right? So hump yards have been around for quite a while. Railroads today have kind of gone away from them a bit in favor of flat classification yards, but building a hump yard in HO scale as a model is a pretty unique thing. Not many of them exist. So guys, let's do this. Let's demonstrate how gravity is going to work. Dax, send a car down the hump here. Let's get our switch. Go ahead. Send her on down. Gravity takes that car down, and we sort them out onto the different tracks. Keep them coming here. Let's build the train down there at the bottom. Got to get our switches lined up. And gravity again takes over, and there we go. Keep them coming. Let's get these cars sorted out here. Gravity again, right on down. And you notice at the bottom in the bowl there, the switches get changed to put the cars out onto the different tracks, sorting them out. Very efficient, using what nature has provided us in gravity to help build trains. There we go. All right, one more car here in our receiving yard. There we go. All right. So gravity in use both in model railroads and real railroads to help sort out cars and build freight trains in a very efficient way. Eventually, as this model progresses, we hope to take it to a number of train shows and share it with all of you so that you can experience not only what our campers have built, but some of the science behind model railroading. So gravity here on Mr. Bob's Railroad Workbench today. The National Railroad Museum inspires lifelong learning by providing dynamic educational opportunities through the preservation of railroad objects, engaging exhibits, and innovative programs. As a nonprofit educational institution, we are supported by both public and private donations and, of course, our museum members. If you would like more information on how to support the National Railroad Museum, please visit our website, nationalrrmuseum.org. And as always, thank you so much for your continued support. Hey, I'm Mr. Bob. Thanks for visiting Mr. Bob's Railroad Workbench, and we hope to see you here again real soon.